What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing today? If you don't know me, my name is Barber223, and if you do know me, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about something totally different. We're flipping the script. So I've been playing New World, the new MMO. I'm sure most of you have probably heard of it by this point. It's it's a new game coming out. It's a beta right now. It comes out at the end of August, so it's about a month away. It has been an absolute blast. So today, what I'm going to be doing is just playing some PvP gameplay with my cousin in the background, and I'm going to be talking over it and letting you guys know my opinion so far. So the main idea of this video is that will New World draw players away from ESO and essentially make the PvP community even less populated than it is already. So as much as you guys wanted to, some of you I know are very loyal to ESO, and that's okay. And I have been too for 7 years until, you know why I've been loyal to ESO? Well, because there hasn't been an alternative. When there's nothing to combat something, then what are you going to do? You're going to play the one choice that you have. Now I'm going to make the comparison of ESO. It's like the FIFA of MMOs, or the 2K of MMOs, for example, if you guys play sports games, because FIFA is a soccer game. It's the only good soccer game. It's not even a good game. It's trash, but it's the only option. NBA 2K, not a good game either, but it's also the only option, so people play it. That's how I feel about ESO a lot of the times. It's one of the only non-pay-to-win MMOs on Earth, and that's the reason people play ESO, because ESO has been the best MMO lately for years. I think so, at least. I mean, there's WoW and whatnot, but ESO it's a game for casuals. It's a game for everyone. But New World seems to be taking over. Now, I'm gonna say number one, Amazon is the best company in the world. There's no denying it. They're the best company in the world. That's who's making New World. If you guys didn't know, they are run by Jeff Bezos, the most successful man in the world, and all I'm saying is anything that Amazon touches turns to gold. Now, you may think you're crazy for thinking that because it's a video game, but it doesn't matter. Amazon don't care. They have the money, they have the resources, they have the time to put in to make this game good. Now, this game is literally in beta, and it's already pretty polished. And when I say polished, well, let's make comparisons to ESO, and this is why I think New World's going to kill ESO. Number one, in ESO, you can spam one skill and have your gear carry you. In New World, it's literally the opposite. You can't spam skills. There's cooldowns. There's global cooldowns, which is something I've been wanting in ESO for years. So there's global cooldowns on skills, meaning you can't spam something that's OP. You have to time your skills. You can't just use them over and over. On top of that, you have to actually aim. So in ESO, you can auto lock and it automatically hits them for you unless they dodge it. In New World, you have to manually aim. Now this is good and bad because it makes mages and range builds more difficult. But at the same time, you get an advantage because you're ranged. So when you say, the New World combat is simple, yet it's just so graceful at the same time. And I also think in New World, everything is viable. That's another thing that I noticed, and I'm talking from a PvP perspective. So, and I'm only level 25, 26, but the PvP is so fluid and so balanced. I feel like there's a couple weapons that may need tweaking. Like I think the Great Axe is a bit OP, but overall, I think New World has PvP that is super balanced and really fluid in terms of it just feels so fun to play. Like you could just be running around the map and it's enjoyable. In ESO that doesn't exist. It doesn't seem, ESO is a grind. You get to the end game, you get to 50, then you have to grind CP, then you have to figure out your best build with your CP, then you have to go into Cyrodiil and play PvP and run around, and then when you get in Cyrodiil, you have to deal with the lag. In New World, I haven't had an ounce of lag, and I've been in crazy huge giant fights. Not an ounce of lag, not. Sorry about that there. My mic cut out because it died. I had to plug it in real quick. This happens to me all the time. It's okay. But anyways, as I was saying, New World hasn't had any lag whatsoever. There's no delay on your skills. It just feels so fluid and smooth, and never have I died in PvP and been like, well, that was not my fault. The game has delay, it has responsiveness issues. No. A New World has been a blast so far. The grind is enjoyable. I'm not just killing mobs. I'm not just sitting there falling asleep grinding. And on top of it, the way you get gear is so much nicer. You can spec into exactly what you want. You can really optimize your gear instead of going on ESO and being like, let me throw on this 5-piece, and I'm broken. And that's why I like New World. I think it's more based on skill rather than the game. The game, by the game I mean carrying you. But I haven't had this much fun on a new game in God knows how long. I can't express how much it's been enjoyable. And honestly, guys, I really think this game is already better than ESO. I'm not kidding. And the reason I say so is number one, ESO came out almost like 7 years ago at this point. It's outdated. It's old. Granted, they still update it, they still keep it intact, but it's just not the same as it used to be. There's not nearly as many players, and New World is coming for everyone's heads. That's all I'm saying. And I will put it in perspective. Why do you think Elder Scrolls has been having game-changing updates in every patch? Why do you think that? Every update for the past, year has been absolutely game-changing. Every chapter, every new update has been game-changing. Whether it's light armor scaling, whether it's medium armor like with spell damage, whether it's procs, whether it's no procs, whether it's tankiness, whether it's damage. Every update has been absolutely game-changing. Number one. Well, number two now, it means that they're scared. They're scrambling. They're trying to figure something out. They're trying to keep people engaged. That's really what's happening. They're trying to keep people on their toes and keep them grinding, rather than realizing New World is a new game and it's a good game. I don't think it's directly related to New World, but I do think they know that there's something better coming. And they haven't been able to fix performance, so why does New World know what they're doing? Who knows? Maybe they spend more money on their servers. Maybe they don't use a potato and a hamster wheel. I don't know. But what I do know is that I've been having a lot of fun on New World. And I really do think this is going to kill other MMOs. I really do. I really, really do. It just feels so nice. And it feels like a long, prolonged time to get to the end game. And I can see them raising the level cap, putting in new content, making this game last for years. This game is great, guys. Honestly, I could really see it lasting for years. They killed it. It's only beta. They still have a month to improve things. And don't get me wrong, there's still some bugs. There's still a little bit, they need to tweak some things, and that's okay because it's still a beta and they seem like they care. They tweet constantly about changing things. They tweet constantly about keeping the servers up. They tweet constantly about their content creators and keeping them engaged, and they even shout them out on Twitch and YouTube. These are the things you want from a game. That's what you want from a game. Meanwhile, you have ESO on Twitter talking about their new mounts. Like I care about that. How about you fix the game? That's all I'm saying. So, I think New World's in the modern era. They know what they're doing, and they're coming because I think it's a great game. And I haven't found a flaw with it yet. I have 0 complaints so far. I have no complaints whatsoever. And I will mention this. Another nice aspect of it is the PvE is a blast. I love the PvE in this game, and I've never played an MMO and been like, man, PvE is a great time. No, this is fun. It's methodical, it's difficult, and the Elder Scrolls is kind of mindless. It's the same thing all the time. This feels different every time you do it. It's really enjoyable, but yeah, I'm not going to keep the video going forever. I just want to let you know that this game is amazing, and you should try it. And I'm going to be releasing more content on New World. I gotta be honest, I don't know what I'm gonna do in the month that this beta's off. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm gonna play ESO until then because I want to play something. But man, this game is a blast. I've been having so much fun with it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to encourage you to please try out New World if you haven't. And I trust me that the $40 is well worth it. The only problem right now is it's only on PC. Hopefully, maybe one day. I really don't even want them to bring it to console, if we're being honest, because, well, I don't really want them to have to worry about different platforms and making the game worse than it is, because that's what happens pretty often with these games. If they go cross-platform and then they become just trash. So, yeah, guys, I'm having a great time, and I hope you all try the game. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoy more New World content in the future, because it really is great. So, have a good one, guys. I might let a little bit of the PvP gameplay just keep going after I'm done talking. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you show support. We're almost at 800 subs. I want to get to 1,000. Please, 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 please. I want to get to 1,000. So, that's it, guys. Thank you so much, and have a good one.